On October 4th, 1941, in the Daily Iowan, there were many news articles about the war. A couple of the big headlines included, U.S. ship torpedoed in Atlantic, second sinking since FR warning, which was about the sinking of a ship and how it affected the United States. The sinking of the ship caused President Roosevelt to ask Congress to revise the neutrality law and consider putting guns on American cargo ships. Another headline was, Nazis say 584 die in Gestapo blood purge, which was about how the Nazis bombed 6 Jewish synagogues, causing death and destruction. On the same day, John N. Calhoun, a soldier in World War II, wrote a letter to his wife Dorothea. Before John N. Calhoun was drafted into the war, he was a senator for Iowa from 1933 until 1935. In the war, John served as a member of the Judge Advocate General's Department in the Middle East. He wrote many letters to his family and wife Dorothea back home. This specific letter is addressed to his wife Dorothea, but he appears to be writing to his whole family because he signs the letter, Love and Kisses, Daddy. Unlike other letters John has written, he does not speak much of the war in this letter. John is at base camp at this point, so he is very focused on things going on at home. He says you had better get the Prestone, but I don't believe I would have him put it in just yet, as there is very little danger of freezing weather for a few weeks. Prestone was a kind of antifreeze that was not only used in radiators, but also in World War II. While at war, John is still trying to be involved in things at home. In another part of the letter, John talks about coming home very soon. He says, so I guess I'll plan to come on the train as soon as I can get away, probably on the 13th or so. Have some roast chicken in the icebox and lots of milk and celery. John is so excited to come home and see his family that he already has a meal picked out that he wants to eat. At the end of the letter, John says, P.S. Tell John R., Silo, and Sissy Pants to get lots of rest so we can wrestle. His mind is completely off the war. John is clearly looking forward to seeing his wife and kids. He is telling them to be ready so they can play around when he finally comes home.